I would be lying to you if I was to say that Ark Riders was my top 10 anticipated games for 2025. However, I would not be lying to you if I was to say Ark Riders would be in my top 10 games for 2025. What's good? What's happening, guys? It's Sam, MrBlitztek, and today we're going to talk about Ark Riders and why it might be one of the top 10 games for 2025, as it proves that sci-fi shooters are still that much of a banger in this day and age. But there might be reasons why you might install the game. So let's start with the world. Apparently, someone thought that interesting was overstated and also overrated. You get this massive wasteland to loot, explore, have gunfights in, which sounds amazing until you realize it is basically a glorified IKEA with better lighting and Skynet. There's unrestricted access to buildings, underground tunnels, and long, airy corridors. Perfect for getting lost, dying, and even wondering why you didn't just play something else with a mini map. One of the things I do like about this game in its entirety is just the maps that they deliver. Yes, there's not a lot of maps at the moment, but they are varied in what they deliver, and everything has its own kind of purpose with loot, arc, and just gunfights in general. They're going to provide a different kind of madness every time you visit them. So I feel like when someone's trying to get into this game and get used to them, they might just go to one map, get bored, might go to all of them and die, and then they're just going to give up. I understand. However, I'm not going to do that. And that's what I like most about the game. It feels lived in. It feels like this is a planet of Earth that we was like, "Ah, this is what happens when a machine takes over, and it's kind of barren, but it feels very, very lived in at the same time. Why did we leave? So many questions. I don't give a F about the answers. I'm enjoying myself and getting that sweet loot. Next, we've got Ark itself. This terrifying hive mind of a machine threat. It's clever, coordinated, and bloody outright dangerous. You're definitely going to hate that. I came here to feel powerful, not get jumped on by a squad of glorified toasters with a grudge. Even the smallest clanker can ruin your day, providing that this universe, even the bins have better teamwork than most online players. And you heard that right. You can play this solo or with a team, but you got to be outright careful when you're playing against this AI. It's one of the smartest systems I've seen in a very long time. And I wasn't joking when I mean this is a hive mind. If you make the slightest bit of sound, if you just caught slipping in the wrong kind of place, Ark will jump you, and it is bloody strong, and you're most likely to die. That's what I've got to say. That's one of the reasons why people might just install this game, because they just can't get over Ark and how powerful it is. I mean, as a human race, we are doomed from the beginning when we started creating these robots. And if the machines don't get you, other players will. Other raiders roam around, being unpredictable, chaotic, and sometimes even smarter than me, which is frankly unacceptable in my own game session. I am the main character. I don't know what you think you're playing at, but if you're trying to decimate me, you're going to lose half the time. I prefer my enemies dumb, loyal, filled with loot, and not actual people playing 4D chess with my corpse. I'm just trying to get some sweet, sweet loot out here. I'm just trying to maybe make some buddies here or there. But yes, you just never know with these other players. People can be on smoke. People can be helpful. It's all part of the game, baby. And that brings me back to the gameplay loop. Unfortunately, it's disgustingly satisfying. Finding what you want, surviving by the skin of your teeth, even trying to escape alive is like gambling with bullets instead of coins. And I'm not gonna lie, it just keeps on working. Every time you think one more run, you actually mean goodbye, sleep schedule. And that's because even though you're trying to get out there and trying to get that one-time loot, there's always going to be something else that you need to collect. And you're like, I know where that is. I can go get that. And then it's just a big risk versus the big reward. It's just a payoff. Are you going to get it? Aren't you going to get it? You just don't know. Everything's at a roll of a dice. And it keeps me coming back. Yep, that sweet, sweet dopamine hit is criminally high. These guys did their research. They knew exactly what they're doing. I don't know if it was with lab rats or actual people, but they have got it down to a T. So the gameplay, it's just criminally mad. Every sound, every heartbeat, every moment of escaping with your loot feels like you're winning the lottery while being chased by killer robots and bloodthirsty people. I don't play games for the chemical addiction, but apparently our creators didn't get that memo. And now I'm stuck. I was trying to complete other games, but here we are playing Arc Raiders for God knows how long. And there's updates coming as well. So even Arc can be your biggest enemy, or other players, it also can be you. No, I'm not talking about lottery right now. I'm talking about the sound design. It is so good. The music, the atmosphere, and the amount of noise you can make. Your footsteps, your reload, your slightly too heavy breathing can get you killed faster than bad Wi-Fi connection. I mean, to be honest, it's actually bloody genius, but I despise it for that, of how good it is. It means you actually have to pay attention all the time. There's no playing music on your headphones while this is going off, because it might be the last time you reload your rifle. Sometimes you just enter a building, you're hearing footsteps, you think it could be friendly. You're looking down the hall, you're hearing beep beep. You're like, oh no, it's Ark, it's gonna kill me. You just don't know what's going on. And not only are you kind of hear the world and see what's going on, you gotta actually make sure you're very cautious of yourself, because if you ain't, you can be caught slipping. So yeah, even though I don't have many problems with this game, I mean, the only thing is the end game itself. Just when you think you mastered it, just when you think you leveled up, you all geared out, what they want you to do is prestige. Start all over again. All the blood, sweat, tears, the digital trauma that you've encompassed, they just want you to reset it. Pretend like it all didn't happen in the first place. It's like climbing a mountain, only to find it says, yep, there's a bigger mountain, climb it again, champ. And I just don't know about that, you know? I just don't know if that is a good enough end game. But the games are starting out. Maybe they will encompass more as the game goes on. I know there'll be bigger and badder arcs coming very, very soon, especially from the orbit. But right now, the game is super duper addictive. I mean, it nails the tension, it nails the atmosphere. The gunfights are criminally good. And it just stands out as a very, very good game. Every single design choice is so immersive. It really does think about everything you're just trying to get you into a loop of doing over and over again without even making you think of you doing it over and over again. So guys, let me know in your comments down below. Are you going to stop playing Ark? Is there any things you agree or disagree with? And I'll see you guys on the next level. Peace out, everybody. Trout.